afternoon, folks. Welcome to Sports Corner with the Conn Man on the Sports Wave Network. I am here with my very special guest, my man, Justin Morales. How you doing, my brother?
Man, and how you doing, my brother? How's everything, man? I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you for having me on your show. It's a privilege, man. Once again, we here. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk some boxing. Like I said,
Yeah.
thank you very much for having me on your show again, my brother.
Well, folks, for those of you who do not know, I was scrolling down Facebook and I see this brother. I said, I don't know him from a hole in the wall. He don't know me. I said, well, I want him on my show because he's like that. And I got him on my show, and now I'm mad at him because he may take over my show. He's that damn good. So I'm not. So
Nope.
anyway, I want folks to know about you, your history, and your grind, because folks may not know. So those that don't know, and because we're on local TV now, bro, I want you to get
Amen,
your
man.
hours. So go ahead, bro.
Salute to that too. So yeah, like if you don't know much about Justin Morales is just a local fighter from New Bedford. I was raised in Puerto Rico. I was raised by my grandparents in Puerto Rico. So most of my life I lived in Puerto Rico, and then once I grow up and a lot of growing up and getting locked up in jail and doing a very long time in jail, coming out and adapting and coming back to New Bedford,
Mm-hmm.
coming back where I was raised. I mean, where I was born. Um, that's the main cap. That's where a lot of people. That's where a lot of local people like lose where he's from, where he's not from. I am from New Bedford, but at a young age, my father, my mother, they were doing other things. They had other things going on in their life. So I was raised by my parents, my grandparents, that God bless their soul, and
Right.
and I was raised in the island, man. I'm a straight island boy. You know what I mean? I'm a straight a humble. I'm very humble, humble person. That I'm very blessed to be around humble people. You know what I mean? So raised in Puerto Rico, learned boxing in Puerto Rico. Had a great amateur boxing in Puerto Rico. I believe last time I left there was 89 fights. Out of them 89 fights, we only lost 6. Um, yeah, it was very active. It was very active. And just like every other little kid, get into stuff. My at a young age, I end up losing my freedom. You know what I mean? I went to jail for a very long time, and go to jail. I get out. My grandfather is in dialysis, very sick man. You know what I mean? So once he passed away, I felt like it's time for me to move on. He gave me the tools. He gave me all the years of learning how to be a man, and this is what a man should do. So at that point in 2005, I decided to come to New Bedford. You know what I mean? Come to New Bedford. I have family out here. This is where I'm from. You know what I mean? This is actually where home is. So I come out here and I I become a father, you know what I mean? Become a father, and I link up with some cool people with some boxing, you know what I mean? Link up with some very, very local champions, like major people know these people. Like, we got like Ray Oliveira, you know what I mean? One of my
Right.
coaches, one of my corner people. I'm very blessed to have him in my life. I met Scott Pemberton as well, you know what I mean? Um, the Sandman, wow, amazing, you know what I mean? And also I met Jason Pyers, you know what I mean? Schoolboy, you know what I mean? Like, come on now, so like when I come from Puerto Rico over here, I transition to meeting these people, my coach Raycito, and I linked up with Sharik Mendes, a personal physical personal trainer,
Mhm.
and we took it from there, man. And I I started a great amateur career out here too. Injuries, and had a very bad face injury in 2011 after I won the Golden Gloves, and after I won the Golden Gloves, we were gonna sign pro with CES, but and it was just talks, you know what I mean. But I had a face injury that I had plastic surgery. That's why I look so good, you know. That's
Oh
why
yeah,
I
you
had a good job, you know what I mean.
good though. You look all right. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, so I had plastic surgery. So like the family, everybody, it's like wow, like a lot of people don't know that. I exposed it now, but so like the family thinking like, as boxing's over, like there's no more, like, like and I was like, I just still felt this itch, like it can't be over. This cannot be it, So we give it a break. We give it a break all the way to like from 2011 all the way to 2013. Reach out to Ray all over again. He's like, hey, listen, man, if you're not done, you're not done. Let's do this, And we commenced to get back into it and another injury, you know what I mean? So like I gotta tell you, my at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is I didn't want to. I didn't want people to. I didn't want people to stop telling me stories about being a professional boxer. I wanted to be it, and I didn't care about my age when I signed pro. I signed pro when I was 37 years old. You know what I mean? Like that's something that you know what I mean. It's a no in this game. You know what I mean? Right now I'm 42 years old and I'm in the ring with the best. You know what I mean? I'm competing with the best. I'm competing with the best, doing 6, 7 rounds, 8 rounds. When I mean, I don't feel my age. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I don't feel my age. So um, here I am, Mike. I'm ready to take over. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of people doubting me. You know what I mean? I don't mind being the underdog, but I'm tired of people thinking that I'm not the real deal. I am the real deal, you know what I mean? I am. I just a lot of setbacks, you know what I mean? A lot of setbacks, but I am the real deal. Don't let anybody don't let anybody fool you. I am the real deal, you know what I mean? I've had some very hard fights as a pro fight, you know what I mean? I haven't ducked nobody. I don't duck nobody. You know what I mean? If it's right, it's right. I've fought in people's hometowns with their crowd, and like I said, I've been in the hottest fights. I don't duck. I've been up weights. I've been to 130, 135, 140, and just recently we are gonna fight on 147. You get what I mean? So that should show my character. You know what I mean? That should show my character of it is what it is. You know what I mean? I understand that my window is very short because of my age. So I don't got no time, Mike. I got no time. I'm with it. Whoever wants it, we can get in the ring. Reach out to my promoter. Reach out to my sponsors. We can get it in. It's simple. At this time, that's what we on.
And fam, that's why I wanted you on my show. Uh, not only to discuss what's going to be your upcoming fight, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But I wanted you to express yourself, and for me to give you your roses and your flowers. So I learned back in the day, I keep my mouth shut. I set the table and let my guests do them.
Yeah, like I said, Mike. Like it sucks. You know what I mean? My record ain't the best record. So when people hear about Justin Morales, they think about, okay, we got this 42-year-old guy that knows
Mm-hmm.
how to fight. Do not get
Mm-hmm.
it twisted. Like,
Right.
my name ain't run around. My name ain't run around as he's just a bum. Like, do not get it twisted. So like, I don't get. I get what you call like I'm the gate man. You know what I mean? I'm the gate man. You know what I mean? If you can beat me, then you can build a career. You know what I mean? Basically, sometimes. So it sucks, but like I said, you know what I mean? I'm willing to fight anybody. I I have adjusted certain things on my boxing style right now. There's certain things I'm doing different. Um, I added certain people in. You know what I mean? In the crowd. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit more open minded in certain things, and we're just trying to get busy. We're just trying to get busy, Mike. That's it.
Hey, fam, I want the
Humbly,
view. Fam, we on Roku TV, dog. We on Roku TV, bro. So anyway, what I want the folks to know is kind of what your training regimen is.
oh man. So I work a third shift. You know what I mean? I work a third shift, so 85% of the time when I get out of my third shift, we're going straight to the gym. You know what I mean? We're going straight to the gym and we are getting physical and strengthened. and then in the afternoon we're going to bag work. You know what I mean? So, uh, you know, boxing ain't fun. I don't understand why we do it. Honestly, you know what I mean? Because it's not fun. I'm on a constantly always trying to make up time for my family. I live in the gym. I live in the gym. I live in the gym, Mike. Like honestly, by the time I get out of the gym, my family's sleeping, so I'm taking a shower, going to work. When I get out of work, my family's at work and going to school. So I'm in the gym. So I'm constantly in the gym to get this, trying to get to be better, to be better. That's it. Just to get better and be better.
And quiet as kept, I mentioned your name to a few people, and everyone has big respect for you, man. Everyone has love for you and respect for you and what you do and what you're doing. And uh, I don't really have much to say, man. I'm just happy on my show, and I want you to do the best for you and your family. That's all. And I'm here to give you your thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
So
my mouth
so
shut.
we so we were supposed to, so all the people that I got on Facebook and all the people that follow me, we were supposed to fight this Saturday coming up.
Uh
At,
huh.
and now that I'm here, I want to thank Ranger Promotions and Stay Ready Promotions for getting me the fight, because
Mm-hmm.
they got me the fight. It was nothing to do with bad promotion or bad signing or bad. It was honestly my mistake. I wasn't. It's like you know what I mean. You gotta be on point on your medicals. You get what I'm saying? So my medicals were expired. You know what I mean? So I had to invest, and that's what people don't understand. This, Mike. You know what I mean? Like I had to invest money to get my medicals done, and that's a chunk of change. You know what I mean? Like you got to get you know what I mean? You got to get a CAT scan. You got to get all that paperwork, eyes, blood work, all that. So last minute stuff, I had to use a little bit of my money, and it put me in a financial situation which I had to redraw myself from the fight. You know what I mean? So I want to make that very clear. It was
Good.
nothing to do with the promotion. It was nothing to do with the promoters. It was actually my fault for not being on point on my medical record papers. You know what I mean? So it was that. But we were training very hard. We actually had like three opponents. We had like three opponents for this fight coming up on October 19th. Two of them wasn't available, but this last kid was like he was gonna do his pro debut. He accepted the fight, so it's a shame. It's a shame,
I'll wreck
but
'em.
regardless, yeah, it's a shame because one, I was gonna give a push for one, I was gonna give a show, and two, like I got this itch. I got this itch. I got to get in this ring, Mike. You know what I mean? I got a point to prove. You know what I mean? I really do. Like I'm really I really do, and it's and it bothers me to walk around feeling like that. But I got a point to prove, and I'm not done. I'm not done. There's You will hear me fighting for a title. You will see that. That's not no joke. That's not a joke. And many people, they don't see it, or it's too far, or it's too close. I'm telling you, Mike, that's what you call, that's a you problem. You feel me? I'm here. You got people out there that they know I want to fight them. They know I want to fight them. I've humbly, humbly walked up to them and be like, "Yo, listen, you got something that I want. You are a great person. You are a great champ. You are the man in your thing. You should give me a shot. I think I could give you what you've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Um, it didn't work out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can't get mad. I'm such a gentleman that I'm not here to put names out there, because that's not what real men do. You know what I mean? But that person knows. I walked up to them. I walked up to him as a humble man, like, "Yo, listen, you got something I want. I'm down. I'm ready to do this." You know what I mean? And we're good and we're cool. I believe we're good friends. You know what I mean? I know that once he sees this, he's gonna call me like,
Oh
you
yeah.
you did it. You did it. But hey, like, mad respect. You know what time it is. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. And there's people out there, there's people out there that, yeah, if you're 135, if you're 130, 135, and you're not finding a fight, I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Elder,
here.
we are both from the hood. So when you're in the hood, which I know you're not because you're a family man, I check you out. You're a great family man. I have so much respect for you. But when you are ever in the hood, do people doubt you from the hood?
Well, when I do go in the hood, when I do go up in the hood, I get nothing but love. You know what I mean? First thing, my last name carries a very, very, very last in this city. You know what I mean? So my family roots are very deep in this city. So I'm very blessed to walk up in any hood. You know what I mean? We can go south side, north side, west side,
Yep.
whatever side you want to make it in New Bedford. I'll go any side. You know what I mean? And not because I'm not because Justin the boxer, not because Justin the badass. It's just because I am blessed to go to any place, and I'm a humble person. You know, so um, nah, actually, I get love, man. I get love. I go to South End, I got my family's from the South Side, and I get my love in the South End, in the South End Beach, and the South Side, South First, Monty's, Blue Meadows. Them people down there, when they see me, County Street, hey Justin, what's up, Morales? When's the new fight? What's going on? When? Give me some tickets. I go up in the West End, man. I go to the Boys and Girls Club, man. I get Robbie, I get Silky, I can mention key names in every major neighborhood in this city,
Right.
and I get love. You know what I mean? I get love. I'm very blessed to say that. You know what I mean? Humbly, I say that humbly. I'm not saying it because of badass. I'm just saying humbly. But if you wanna test I am hood too. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? I am hood too. You know what I mean?
Fam, I love you, man. You already proved it. You're legit. What are your future plans? Let the viewers know what are your future plans.
So I was speaking to my promoter, Stay Ready Promotions, and we have something going on. I'm not gonna give a date. I'm not gonna give a date. The best thing I can say is boxing is coming to New Bedford. Pro boxing is coming to New Bedford. Pro
Really?
boxing is gonna be, yeah, pro boxing is coming to New Bedford. Um, there is some cool promoters trying to make something happen for February,
Oh,
and I believe that it's gonna give local fighters from New Bedford, from Fall River, and from other areas close by the opportunity not
oh,
only to for families to see them, but also to be in our own crowd. Because Mike, that's the problem. When we fight out of our local, we're fighting 2 hours away, 3 hours away.
really?
It's hard to bring our fans. It's hard to bring our fans. It's hard. So
It is?
not only that you're fighting your opponent, you're fighting the crowd, and
Yes.
you're fighting the local fighter. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard. So having a crowd screaming behind your name, having your people knowing that they're there, it just brings something. It brings something into you, we here. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing better than it. You know what I mean? There's nothing better than having your own people. Having your crowd screaming your name around there. Win or lose, but your people were there. You feel me? So it's just so I can't give a day because then I'll be a liar. But that
Right.
much I can tell you that pro boxing is coming to New Bedford in February. God willing. And we're gonna have some shows, and that's when you're gonna see Team Morales back on the show at 130, at 135 pounds in my best. In my best. So we got 3 months or a couple of months to get in back in shape because I haven't not losing shape. I'm in shape. I'm in great shape. I'm in great shape. I am in great shape. We're just gonna just keep on working. That's it. You know, a little setback, but we here. I just want to let my fans know we here. I want to let my people. I'm here. I want to let my opponents. I'm here. I haven't got nowhere. I haven't gone nowhere. I haven't been on vacation or nothing. I'm putting in this work, you know. And if I'm here, you know, there's a couple of people ducking me, and it's
Right.
all good. I'm not gonna keep on. I'm not gonna keep on inboxing yous. I'm not gonna keep on talking about talk. Let's talk. There's other, you know. I'm just gonna start overlooking people like how they overlook me.
And let me tell you right quick, you just broke some great news that the viewers gonna check it out because I didn't know. Pro boxers coming to New Bedford? You gotta be kidding me. So you're breaking up some news.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I believe last time there was a pro boxing fight. It was in New Bedford High School, and I want to say it was like 10 years. I want to say like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
it was an
okay.
event, you know. It went good. It went good. You know what I mean? Now they're bringing it back. You know what I mean? What better? What better than New Bedford in the same facility? I believe it'll be in the same facility. It should be great. It should be great. You know what I mean? Bringing New Bedford back with some pro boxing. It should be great. You know.
And would it be great for you to be part of that boxing?
Oh, I'm in there. 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 I mean,
Make sure, yeah, I'll make you're in there.
you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be in there. Like I gotta be in there now. But it's already been talked about. We already the promoter and me. We already talked about it. I'm in there. There's gonna be great fighters now also there because I'm not the only local fighter from New Bedford. You know what I mean? I am very blessed to be on your show. I am very thankful for being here and you having me here. But you know, New Bedford is blessed. New Bedford is blessed to have some very good upcoming amateur and pro fighters. You know, like we gotta be out there in the lookout. Like we're gonna be out there in the lookout.
Well, anyway, you already know, champ. If you got them, you got open invitation. They can come on my show. We can do the damn thing. That's why I do
Yo,
the goddamn show. You heard? So that's me. But anyway,
amen, man. Amen. 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 You know, but that's what the future's looking right now. We're looking to fight. If there's and I'll keep this open. I'm gonna keep this open right here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fight in February, but if there's anything before February, people, fighters, and you looking to get some smoke, I'm willing and you know contact my promoter. You know what I mean? But February is the goal. Before February, if there's anybody out there that's looking for a good fight and you know and makes sense, let's do it. You know, let's do it. That's what's going on. That future. That's the future right now for me. Right now. All jokes aside, you know, February, we're looking for February. But in between, if I get a phone call letting me know like you ready to fight, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to
not
fight.
a dumb question. Although I'm a boxing fan, I'm a fanatic. Do you ever spar with heavier boxers? And how does that work? And how does that go? I want the viewers to get an idea that, okay, you're at 130, 135. You ever fight somebody at 140, 145, bigger.
Yep.
Is it different with southpaws or hit me up?
So so honestly, the game is numbers. You know what I mean? When I'm not boxing, I walk around like in 160 pounds.
Okay.
That's my weight. Like that's my normal weight. But when I fight, when I train to fight, I fight in 135 pounds. You know what I mean? Evidently, my age and many other things, it's very hard to keep that weight. You know what I mean? So
Right,
during the
right.
years, you start learning, you start adapting with your age and the years where you are more comfortable. You get what I mean? Um, you don't want to lose so much weight and dehydrate yourself so much, and then you can't hydrate yourself or rehydrate yourself for the fight. You get what I
Right.
mean? That's a big problem.
Well,
So you gotta start looking for what's best. You know what I mean? For what can you do? So yeah, there's many times like normally if I weighed 135 pounds, I'm sparring with somebody no more 140, 145. If I'm 140, I'm in the ring with 150. You know what I mean? Just because it gives you the idea of, well, when that person hits you, you know what I mean? When that person hits you, you are better acceptable taking a shot. And not
mhm.
only that, just because I jump on the scale at 140, that don't mean I go at the fight at 140. You know what I mean? Like I jump on the scale at 140 on Friday. If I was to jump on the scale Saturday before I get in the fight, I'm like 156, 157. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Because I'm eating all night. I'm hydrated. I'm drinking water. All those 3 months, all those 2 or 3 months of me losing weight, I got one day to I from 3 months losing weight, I got one day or a couple hours to just replenish that. So that also can be a big factor because for the last 3 months I've been at 140 or at 135, and after I weighed myself, I went to Longhorn, had a steak meal, had the potatoes, had everything, and I woke up in the morning weighing 150. Your body's different.
nice.
From eating
Yeah.
fish and chicken, and salad to eating steak, potatoes, and rice, your body takes a big shift right overnight.
And social family, what I like is, I would say I like my guests to have an impact. Now, for the young viewers who are watching, who might want to go into the boxing world, amateur or whatever, what advice would you give to them? Tough one, huh? Sorry, bro. I gotta keep it real. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real.
Bo- Man, as you can see, look at Mike. As you can see, boxing is a very lonely sport. You don't hear no kids around me. You don't hear no wife. You don't see nobody around me. And it be like that. It be like that in the car, driving to the gym. It be like that leaving the gym. It be like that in the showers. So be true to yourself. For all those young kids, man, that are looking at me and I could give you any big advice, be true to yourself. Be committed to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't lie to yourself. If this is something that you want to do for a sport, not for entertainment, not to keep in shape, but if you want to do this to be like, I want to make some money, like this is a career. Boxing, people look at us like savages and animals.
Hmm?
We go to the gym. We call that an office. That's our office. We write checks there. We supervise. That's our office. That's my office. You know what I'm saying? You know, to all these young kids watching me right now, the best thing I could tell you is this. Be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If this is something that you want to do, and this is something that you truly believe that this is where you belong inside them four corners, then don't let nobody take your dream away from you. Dedicate yourself, eat right, run, listen, you know, um, and dedicate yourself to it. You know what I mean? Because you can't do this half and half. You
Ooh.
know, there is no. I'm gonna go and party all weekend. I'm gonna
Hey,
party Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna go to the gym. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather didn't do that. Roberto Duran didn't do that. Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. If you really look at the videos, of what boxing used to be and what it was, the little clips of the old school stuff. You know what I mean? The Ray Oliveras, the old school people that we didn't get clips of. You know what I mean? They were loners. They were running. Yeah, no, they were running. They were going. They were crying. You know what I mean? You talk to our coaches, they be like, you know how many times I was crying in the corner. You know, it's a really tough sport, Mike. It's a tough sport. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not. I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? So all these young kids that think that you can play boxing, there's no such thing as playing boxing. You can play basketball. You can play football. And mix play and mixes. But when you try to put play with boxing, anywhere you try to put it before or after, it don't work.
Nope. Nah.
So be true to yourself. If you truly believe that you belong in the ring, be true to yourself. No matter who tells you no, don't fall for it.
And Christ kept him. When you step in that ring, it's you. When you're a part of a team, you can blame other people. You can blame this one, that. When you in the ring, it's on you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? For
yeah,
real.
your corner. Yeah, your corner's there. Don't get me wrong. Your corner gets to see what you don't see. Your corner gets to your corner gets to guide you through a scenario. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing to have that. But it's up to you to grab what your corner's telling you. You get what I mean? And applying it to the situation. You know what I mean? Just because
Exactly.
it didn't work in just because it didn't work in the first round, it don't mean it's not gonna work in the second, third, and the fourth. You know what I mean? And that's
Exactly.
that's the thing. You know what I mean? Being true and being committed to the to the science, to the craft. You know what I mean? Boxing is a craft. It's a science.
Yeah. Fam, I'm going to hit you hard because I keep it real. 100%. You are a family man. What about your children, your wife, what effect does it have on them? And what do you, I need to know that. Well, the viewers need to know. Keep it real.
Man, I'm constantly fibbing. I'm constantly lying in a good way. I'm constantly making up. I'm constantly making up. You know what I mean? I am I am like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym today at 3 o'clock
Mhm.
because I can get out early so we can have play game time. You know what I mean? But I get there at 3 o'clock and I still leave at 8 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh well, and my son is on a constantly, dad, could we make a puzzle? You know what I mean? Like, look here, I'm not even lying. Look at, like, right here. Like, here we go. This puzzle
Right?
right here, my man. This puzzle right here has been on this floor for a whole week. You know what I mean? Talking about that, when we're gonna do this puzzle, and I'm like, I just get out the gym. You know what I mean? It's 8 o'clock at night. You gotta go to bed. You know what I mean? And he's telling me, hey, dad, we're gonna do the puzzle tomorrow. So I am constantly finding a way to always like sew up everything that I rip. My wife is telling me, like, I'm economically, like, I don't live off boxing. Like, I don't live off boxing. You know what I
I already
mean?
know. I know.
I don't live off boxing, so it's very hard for my family sometimes to swallow the pill. You know what I mean? It's on a constantly, every time they hear I'm on a diet, they're like, here we go again. Thanksgiving dinners, cookouts.
Mm.
um they're always trying to adapt to, like, for me, like, I'll go to a cookout and my sister will have some bacon burgers, or she'll have some
Oh,
veggie something. While everybody's having a burger, I'm having a salad. You know what I'm saying?
right.
um you get what I mean? You know, in my house, it'll be pizza night, and I have to leave for a little drive. I'll drive around for my wife and my kid to eat pizza, and then me come back inside the house, so I don't smell it. You know what I mean? I don't have to smell it. I don't have to, mentally. I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So things like that. Like it's on a mental. It's mental. It's all mental. It's all mental. It's all like my diet. My diet is that it's crazy.
And fam, when your boys see you, yo, man, let's go out and have a drink. You can't do that. Oh, let's go. You can't do that. What gives you the intestinal fortitude to keep on your regimen? Because your boys out, yo, man, come on, yo, man. Or if you just after you want to fight or something like that, I want the viewers to know, how do you keep your mental fortitude? I can't go out.
Bro,
I can't do that.
I wake up 5 days, 7 days a week. Out of 7 days a week, I run every day 6 miles. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen,
Um,
here it is.
um, I feel like that's not being true to myself. Like while I'm running by myself at 5:30 in the morning, like there's nobody with me. There's nobody around with me running with me. I'm over there running by myself from United Front all the way to Barnwood Park and back. You know what I mean?
Uh,
And all the training and all the work and all the dedication, like for one drink, like come on, like you know what I mean? Like I got better things to do than that. You know what I mean? And not to criticize my friends, like yo, if that's what you want to do, by all means, like hey, hold on. When Justin Morales is not on training camp, and when Justin Morales is not doing, is not on something that he's on that he wants, you ask me for to go out for a drink at the right time, at the right moment, I won't say no.
right.
Um, but, it's part of the game, Mike. It's part of the game. It's part of
Mm-hmm.
the game. It's part of the game. You know what I mean? How does that look? You know what I mean? I got a coach. I got a coach that got a son, got a wife, and he leaves every day at 5 o'clock to go spend 3 hours with me to make
Uh,
sure that I am in the mental, physical state of mind, and then I'm gonna go to a place to have a beer, and he's at his house and he's like, well, I was just with him, like you know what I mean, like you have to have consideration for your team, you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, like there's people around you, like how you gonna believe in me, you know what I mean, it's all part of it, Mike, you know what I mean, it's part of it, it's part of it, it's part of it. I try to keep focused, you know what I mean, and that comes with the territory. You know what I
and
mean? It comes with territory. I don't even know what a drink is. I haven't had a drink in Mike. I haven't had a drink in like 5 months. I don't know what a drink is. I went
I
out
can
from my brother.
add a couple.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm telling you is, hey, I keep it real. I keep it. Anyway, what I'm saying to you, you already know I am. When I want to ask you, again, a lot of people gonna be tuning in. I'm gonna put this out there. I want you to tell me, man. I wish Mike would have asked me this. I wish Mike would have asked me that. Maybe there's something I did not ask you that you want to convey to the audience, because this is going to go all over the goddamn country and on Roku TV on Saturday. So I just want you to I'm going to first give you your flowers and everything. I have so much love and respect for you and what you do. And it's your turn. I want you to recognize people you want to recognize. I want, hey, ask me. Mike should have asked you that. How come he? I want you to tell me what I should ask you, and maybe I missed that you can convey.
So, Mike, I'm gonna give you a 3-pointer with this. I'm gonna shoot that shot like this. First of all, I'm gonna start with giving my shout outs too. I want to give a shout out to God for giving me the opportunity to be who I am, and giving me the opportunity and giving me the tools to be right here and doing what I'm doing right now. I want to give a big shout out to Doug's Gym. I want to give shout out to Ray Oliveira. I want to give a big shout out to KO Gym in New Bedford for opening up the doors for me. I want to give a big shout out to Love's Boxing Gym for opening the doors for me. I want to give a big shout out to Brockton, Capriello's gym for
Mm-hmm.
allowing me to train with one of the great champion over there, King Kevin Walsh, that's fighting pretty soon. And big fight. Ooh, watch that one. Big shout out to Kevin from over here. I want to give a shout out to them. I want to give a shout out to the people that support me. I want to give them amazing shout out because the people at my job, that they're not only fans, they're family. They watch me when I eat. They watch me when I want to have a little snack at night, and they see me sneaking. They'll let me know real quick, like, "Hey, I got some grapes. You want a snack?" Yeah,
Yeah.
like get back in your like when I am like, "Yo, that's this. I want to plate of food. I want to eat this." They tap into this and be like, "Yo, listen, you didn't get this far, you know." So I want to give a shout out to my coworkers at work. You know what I mean? Um, and I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's ever gave me a little bit of time of their time, because sometimes we don't look at that. We overlook how we manage our time with our family and our friends. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's given me time and an opportunity to spend time with them, because time is something that we don't know. We can't micromanage, and we don't know how much time we have with that. So for that being said, all my shout outs are gone. And what makes me happy, man, you know what makes me happy? My kids, man. You know, and I got really emotional right now because um you know, if there's one thing that I work on hard, and if there's one thing that I am constantly trying to make better or do better, is trying to be a parent, because, you know, society nowadays is so misconstrued with certain things that, it's hard to be a parent, you know what I mean, nowadays for this generation. So I always ask God to give me the opportunity to be there for my kids, you know what I mean? Because I know how important it is to be a dad and just to be there for somebody, you know what I mean? So that's what makes me happy, man, to knowing that my kids know that I don't have to be a superhero for the world, but I'm their superhero. You know what I mean? So like, I mean that makes me go to sleep at night and wake up very happy, knowing that when I look at my kids, and I really really know that, they love me and I love them, and that makes me very happy. You know that my kids love me and I love them, and my family loves me, and to know that I'm not alone in this world. You know what I mean? Like, there is many people who are lonely, going through a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard out there, it's hard. So not only that, I wanna take this moment right here, and I just wanna like really say to anybody, you know, time is something that we don't know, and there's people going out there. Be kind. There's nothing wrong being kind, so that's what makes me being happy, Mike. Being kind and knowing that there's people out there that love me and I love them back, like straight up, and my kids love me, so that's what that's you know what I mean. That's what puts me in a great mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, fam, we run out of time, but I can't thank you enough for coming on my show. And this will be
Thank
seen
you,
all over the goddamn country and on local
thank you.
TV tomorrow. And anytime you want to come on, you got any projected prospects or whatever you want to do, upcoming fight, just hit your boy up. And I have much love for you. You already know. So
Yes,
again, I
sir.
want to thank you from the bottom of my
Thank
heart for
you,
coming
Mike.
on my show. You are
Thank you.
that
Thank you for
person.
the
But hold up.
platform.
You know who's coming on next? I got Scott Pemberton coming on. So you want to say a couple words for him?
Man. Yeah, man, what you mean? There is no words for the Sandman. He's a bad man, baby.
What a show. I got you and then Scotty Pepper. What? I can't get no better than that, yo.
Come on, man.
I got what? I'm in heaven right now. You know what I'm saying? I got the champ and the champ. I'm good. Hey, folks, y'all don't know. I want to thank y'all for tuning into Sports Corner with the Conn Man on the Sports Wave Network. I got my man right here, Justin Morales, doing the goddamn thing. And in another hour, I got Scott Pemberton. What? You can't get no better than that. All right, folks. Hey, my man, God bless.
You, baby.
You know I love you.
Already know.
Hit me up anytime,
man,
my brother.
Stay blessed. Great show, baby. Great show. Stay blessed.
Thank you, too. Whoa. Woo. Anyway, folks, you know, I kind of get kind of don't mind. Look like I'm a baseball umpire or something with this thing on. But anyway, I'm gonna take it off because you know how I do it. Man, I got a goddamn baseball umpire. But anyway, yeah, you know, Justin Morales, you know, I did know him from Hole in the Wall, and he is unbelievable. What a great person, family man. If you guys follow up on Facebook, Justin Morales. He had an upcoming fight this on the 19th. Things happened, so he wasn't able to have his fight. And I think he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. Like he said, he don't depend on boxing for his financial issue. He always got a good job. He got a great family, great kids, and as you know, I like to have people who come on with a impact. That's my thing, and that's my motto, and I'm gonna stick by that forever. And at 7 o'clock, y'all, I got you heard? I got the one, the only Scott, the Sandman, Pemberton. Let me tell you, folks, one of the baddest, not in New England, not, I'm talking in the country. You understand? HBO, ESPN, all that. I'm the basketball guy. Okay, cool. All right. I got that. But my show, I like it because I can diversify. I got the baddest, one of the baddest, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about his grind, his journey, and you know, I'm honored to have the platform that I have. I'm honored to be on this network. I'm honored to have the producers that I have, Key Williams, and of course, Jake Silver. And without Cool McCain, who told Key Williams about me, and Cool probably told Jake Silver about me, and without them, I would be nothing. Let me tell you, I'll be on some whatever podcast, but I am so proud of the podcast that I'm on and the network that I'm on and the people that trust and believe in me. And I'm gonna tell you, it's hard getting guests. You know, it's not really hard. It's just it takes work. It takes work to get guests. And then you know, some people might say, "Well, how come you can't get so and so?" It's very hard because you got to deal with that NIL. You got to deal with agents. You got now. If I'm gonna get NBA ball players, you got to deal with that NBA. You got to deal with their agents, and you got to deal with them. And most of them want to get paid, so it's very difficult. That's why you really don't see too many NBA players or NFL on podcast unless they have their own, or unless they're getting paid. You know, Bill Belichick. You think he's doing it for free? Huh. Saban, you think he's doing that for free? Huh. Let me tell you, they're getting paid. So I'm trying to. I'm very fortunate to have some guests coming up. Got my boy Gene Smith from Georgetown. I got my boy Troy Brown from Providence College. I got Tony Bruin from Syracuse. You know, I'm trying to do the damn thing with the old Big East because that's where I'm from. I played against Pat Ewing, although he was taller than me. But I played against Pat, and you know what I'm saying. And I got Kyle Hobbs coming on. And I got a story for you guys. Yo, guys, I'm not gonna. I got a guy by the name they call Greg Smooth Simpson. You heard about Shamgar? Wait till you see my boy. But that's in the future. So right now I'm working on my best to bring the best for you people. And I'm privileged, I'm honored, and this was a great show. I gotta take a chill pill. I'll be back at 7 o'clock with the one, the only Scott Sandman Pendleton. Y'all don't want to miss this one. Y'all take care and stay tuned.